everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Clock Tower here on Hard Claim. We do this every week, and yeah, got a couple of custom scripts going on here. This first script is called Weathering the Storm. Both scripts tonight will have a storm catcher. I didn't intentionally plan on that, but I happened to pick out two scripts that sounded fun, and they both just happen to have storm catcher. But yeah, this is Weathering the Storm by Ember, and actually I meant to do this. I'm gonna try pinning the script just in case anybody wants to go look at it. But yeah, we got about 12 players showed up. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to say. Oh, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. If you don't, I hope you had a happy Thursday. Hope everybody was safe, had good food, all that good stuff. Let's build it back. I have 2 minions. I was thinking about doing a Lil Monsta game. Don't do those very often. If we had 3 minions, I was going to do maybe a marionette, but I don't think I want to do a Lil Monsta game with 2 minions and one's a marionette. Not that big of a deal, but I do think it's interesting not to have a spy. Let's do a Serenova Scarlet Woman. Now, the Stormcatcher will favor the Recluse, so the evil team. Oh, give me just a second. I remember somebody had requested to let them know when my stream's going, and just now remembered it. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. I know it's great content. There we go. Alright, cool. Anyway, sorry about that. Recluse, Stormcatcher favors the Recluse, so if the Recluse is in play, they will know exactly who the Recluse is. If it's not in play, then they'll know. It's kind of basically like a free bluff. I was thinking about not having it in play. I also really love the Ogre, but I can't realistically put it in every single time. There is a Sentinel, so we could do a -1 outsider if we wanted. I think we'll at least do a Sweetheart, and we'll see on the sub if we want to do a -1 outsider or maybe just a regular outsider count. But let's get a juggler, maybe. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. And of course, I have to remember that I'll be doing the kills in this game, so Mayor can be a weird one with that somewhat. Let's get an empath and a. Should we do a preacher? No, I don't think I want to do a preacher. Fortune Teller might be interesting. It's pretty nerfed with a Lil Monsta though. Get a Raven Keeper. I don't mind killing off a Raven Keeper. Yeah, let's get a Fortune Teller. I think that's fine. I don't really have any amnesiac abilities in mind. It is something we could be thinking about, but yeah. Let's get a general. Where are we at? We still got quite a few to go. Let's leave Mayor open. Let's go with Chef. Let's get an artist. Get a cannibal. And now, do we want our -1 outsider, or do we not want a -1 outsider? I guess the question is, does the setup kind of favor evil? I think it probably doesn't really with a Lil Monsta. So maybe we should have an ogre. I don't know. You know, let's put in an ogre. I think that's fine. Oh wait, gosh, there is 3 minions here. So I actually need to take out a townsfolk. Lil Monsta, duh, it's an extra minion, so I can still have a marionette. That's how that works. All right, what do we want to take out here then? Maybe we'll leave in a cannibal because you know, it could be a spy bluffing cannibal. Let's take out. Let's take out a chef. And we'll have a okay. We're putting a third minion, but the third minion's marionette. We do need an extra townsfolk, so I had the right answer, but for the wrong reasons. Okay. So one of these characters will be a marionette. In a Lil Monsta game, the marionette will sit next to one of the minions. The minions won't learn the marionette. Oh, but whoever gets the Lil Monsta as a demon will learn the marionette. Alright, and we won't have bluffs because there are no bluffs in a Lil Monsta game because there is no demon at the demon info step. So let's pass out these characters. See what we got. We have Blake as our Sarah Novus and Steve as our Scarlet Woman. So that means somewhere around here we have a marionette. That can be Madar, Lewis, Ned, or Spleen. I don't think we want to make the Sweetheart the marionette. I don't know if Ned's been a marionette before, and Fortune Teller I think is not that bad of a marionette choice. Artist isn't too bad either. Cannibal can be fine. I think Spleen. Yeah, making the artist the marionette isn't too bad either. I think I'm kind of leaning towards Ned though being the marionette. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. You'll love it. I mean that might be true. I don't want to completely base everything off of that. Even though I do not that it's a bad reason. I don't know. I think with the setup, I just like the Fortune Teller here being the being a marionette. So I think we'll go with that. We'll have a chef 1, impasse 0, Sweetheart, Juggler, General, Ogre. Okay. Well, I think that's all we really need to do. Oh, I think I'm going to go over the jinxes and stuff. Alright, let's go do it. Alright, everybody, you should have your tokens. I do want to go over a few things with the script first. Real quick, there is madness on the script. I do like to remind people that madness is a genuine attempt to convince the group that something is true. I mean, that doesn't strictly mean hard claiming, but it's probably the easiest way to accomplish that. But if you're just giving 2 for 2s or 3 for 3s, it's probably not really being mad. If you're only just kind of hinting at something, it's probably not being very mad. But that's madness. The script does have a sentinel, so keep that in mind. Also important, this does have a Stormcatcher. Stormcatcher is name a good character. If in play, they can only die by execution, but evil players learn which player it is. So that means, and in this script, the Stormcatcher favors a recluse. So if there's a recluse in play, they can't die at night. They can only die by execution. And the evil team, if a recluse is in play, will learn who that is. If it's not in play, they won't learn anything about it, and then they'll just know that's kind of a free bluff if they want. And then jinxes. There are 4 jinxes. I got Cannibal and Juggler. If the Juggler guesses on the first day and dies by execution, tonight I can barely read this. Tonight the living Cannibal learns how many guesses the Juggler got correct. So basically means the Juggler can still get info via the Cannibal if they get executed day 1. Ogre and Recluse. If the Recluse registers as evil to the Ogre learns that they are evil. Spy and Ogre. If the Spy registers as evil to the Ogre. Oh, there's 5 jinxes, not 4. Not bad. Marionette, Lil Monsta. The Marionette neighbors a minion, not the demon. The Marionette is not woken to choose who takes a Lil Monster token and does not learn they are the Marionette if they have the Lil Monster token. And Lil Monster Scarlet Woman. If there are 5 or more players alive and the player holding the Lil Monster token dies, the Scarlet Woman is given the Lil Monster token tonight. Hopefully that makes all sense. All makes sense. Any questions? Fantastic. Good night, everybody. Those jinxes were wordier than I was expecting. But that's fine. Stormcatcher. So, this is where the evil team would learn. Would learn a Stormcatcher and who they are. Or, learn a Recluse, but there is no Recluse. So there you go. Minion info. Minions don't learn the Marionette. So wake up Steve, wake up Blake. These are your minions. And that's it. I will wait a bit so they can see that. Give it time in case there was a preacher. Let's wait until Blake kind of answers, and then we'll do so Lil Monsta is activated by clicking on any minion, doing the Lil Monsta choose player. I'm sure Steve will insist on Blake having the Lil Monsta token since he's a Scarlet Woman, but Blake won't know that, and I doubt Blake will want to take the token. So we shall see what happens. And hopefully they see this. So Steve's pointing at Blake. I don't know if Blake is really noticing or not. No, Blake is choosing himself. No, that's surprising. Okay, well, we'll count down. Alright. So we'll wake up Blake and let him know. Let's show him the Lil Monster token. And we'll say this player is Marionette. I'll put our token down here. Cool. Then after he sees that, then he gets to wake up again to make a choice. Alright. So Chef's going to learn a 1, Empath's going to learn a 0. Fortune Teller learns whatever we want the Fortune Teller to learn. General, I usually do 5-point general, kind of neutral, slightly good, good, or, slightly evil, evil. Usually I just start with neutral. I feel like games typically start as neutral. We'll keep. Yeah, okay. Let's see, I prefer getting the Sarah Novus pick before I start doing other stuff. Sarah again. Matt R as the Sweetheart. Well, that's fun. Where is Matt R? Matt R's over here. So wake. This character selected you, Sarah Novus, and we'll say Sweetheart. All right, chef. 1. Empath. 0. Fortune teller. He's not the fortune teller. Make a choice. Ogre. We can go ahead and have make a choice. And this one might depend on how what we give the general. All right, Madar seen that. Empath seen that. Chef has seen that. Matthew's choosing Madar, so that's fun. Friend. Alright, so Matthew remain good. Blake and Nina. Well, Blake is the demon right now, but Ned is not an actual fortune teller, so we are definitely going to show no. Hey Malachi, good to see you. Alright, and then, yeah, I think we'll give Nina a nice old neutral. I don't think anything's drastically changed this night to, you know.
Everyone is really quiet tonight. Am I still connected?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a quiet night.
I think everybody's just a little slow
Hey,
from
Ralph.
Thanksgiving.
And welcome.
Those of us who celebrated that.
No, I was getting
My mic's just off because I'm loudly packing boxes for an upcoming move, so that you don't want to hear the packing tape.
Gotcha.
All right, we're good to go. Good morning, town. Rise and shine. Welcome to Weathering the Storm by Ember. Yeah, y'all know the drill. There are 12 players, so I'll give y'all about 6 minutes. Good luck. Cool. Cool.
Want a hard claim?
Hey, Nina,
I am the general.
you're muted.
I said, do you want a hard claim?
I could be open to it.
I'm the general.
Or the general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the noble.
Nice. Okay. You don't have to tell me your information yet if you don't want to, but just want a hard claim to somebody. I've never done this one before, so I'm interested to try a new character.
Well, yeah, I like it. If you live long enough, it can be really helpful in figuring out like if we've killed evils or not. So.
Right. Okay.
And I will say you're not in my noble ping. I'll say that.
That's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks.
What's Lynn again?
Yeah, we're just a bunch of lepers. That's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did you want hard claim? I'm up to it.
Yeah, I was thinking about there's a spy on the script, so if there's a spy in the game, they already know everything anyway. So yeah, I can.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I'll give you 3 guesses as to what I am, and the first 2 do not count.
Okay.
What do you think? I'm just asking. What do you think it is?
Oh my God. Okay, say that again. The first 2 guesses.
I'm just saying you get 3 guesses, but the first 2 won't count, so you only get 1 guess, really.
Okay. I will say.
Think about it.
Oh my God.
Well, what I am a lot.
I don't know.
You do
Oh,
know.
Oh, you better not be the fortune teller.
Bingo.
Oh, fuck my life. Okay.
Yet again. Yes.
Oh, I hope you're not bluffing it, but whatever. I'm an empath with a 0.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
Hello. What would you like to do?
I will match whatever you want, Nina.
I will tell you that I am either the chef or the general.
The chef or the general. Okay. I'll give you either mayor or juggler.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello.
What would you
How are
like
you
to
doing?
do? Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Would you like to do a one for one?
Sure.
Okay. I'm the juggler.
Okay. I am the general.
General, lovely. Thank
You
you.
can juggle me if you want to.
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank
All right,
you.
you're welcome. Bye.
Spend too much time here in case Sam gets paranoid. And the town gets paranoid.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, cool.
The town gets paranoid. Thanks.
Later.
I don't know if they're freaking mad at us or what. That's fine though. Good stuff.
Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do there, Matthew? Also, why didn't you sit in your normal seat? I'm like, that was weird.
I just I have a different format. I pick the second seat I see as I come in.
Oh.
You were the second seat.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, yours was the second seat. I will. Sure. I'll give you this. I'm an outsider.
Okay.
I won't give any more than that as of now.
Yeah, that's fine. I will tell you I am top 4.
Top 4. Okay. Top 4, which means
noble chef.
You're either a noble or a chef. Are you the chef by any chance?
That's no, top 4 meaning noble chef, empath, general.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Then that tells me a little more.
Yeah.
That takes out noble and chef for me.
Yeah, you're good. All right.
Yeah. Thanks, I'll let out.
Or general.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, luckily there's no fangoose to jump to you or anything like that. So.
Yeah, if you're an outsider, you don't need to be too worried on this.
Yeah, that was definitely something whenever when you said outsider, I was just quickly checking the demons. Nah, we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Liz.
You sound about the same. Not sure why just yours is that way for me. Oh well.
I'm special. It's fine.
I'm giving out a general mayor sweetheart today.
Okay. I'm giving out a mayor, a juggler, or a raven keeper.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
All right.
Good. Hello. Hey. What would you like to share?
Whatever you want.
I will tell you that I'm either the chef or the general.
Coolio. I will tell you that I am either the general or the ogre.
Okay. I'm gonna say that I know which one of those you are, but
yeah, I mean maybe.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Hello.
Hi, Nina.
What would you like to do?
You tell me.
I'll give you chef or general.
Okay. I'll give you juggler or sweetheart.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Got it. All right. Cool.
Nina's the general.
So you're the spy? No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right then. Thank you much.
Okay.
All right.
Ned knows.
Somebody else, and he gave me a 3.
Okay.
Kind of like a standard 3 of kind of good, cool, and kind of don't kill me. Kind of a like it was a very like it could be anything kind of 3. So.
Okay.
I trust Matthew. He hard claimed to me, so and I believe him.
Okay, I kind of trust your socials. They're a little bit better. So you usually can pick me out when I'm evil pretty good. Um, okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll take that. I won't ask you about Matthew's role, so I'll wait on that. If he wants to share with me later on in the game, he can.
Yeah,
I guess I'll talk to you.
You know, we talk enough.
What would you like to do?
I'm giving out General Mayor Sweetheart today.
Okay. Are you actually one of those three?
I'm giving out.
Got it. Cool. Then I'm going to tell you that I am one of the top 4 roles on this script.
Okay. Which overlaps with the general.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
I think Steve is evil.
Probably not.
Too
As normal.
Hello.
Probably just register that way.
Hello.
hello.
What would you like to do?
I'm hard claiming because, why not? I'm the sweetheart, so it's not really worth hiding. I don't think.
Okay. Well, somebody is lying to me around town.
Oh.
I am the general.
Okay.
So
What did you get so far?
I'll keep that for now. But I
Okay.
mean, nothing phenomenal in one way or the other.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Bye.
Later.
What was it? Anything you wanted to share? You just wanted to tell me not to be suspicious of you. Is that all this was about?
So given that I don't know anything yet, I think it's like hard to share, right? So, do you know anything in this game?
I just meant like we could do a 3 or a 2 or whatever.
Let's do 2.
Okay.
Honest 2s.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you
Yep.
Juggler or Sweetheart.
Oh Lord. Well, one of those has been hard claimed elsewhere, but I'm gonna imagine you're still giving me an honest 2. I am either the Raven Keeper or the Noble.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Classic.
Cool.
All right. Welcome back to town. I'll open up nominations in roughly a couple of minutes. Greg, go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to juggle Lewis and Blake as the Raven Keeper, Omega as the Mayor, Spleen as the Artist, and Nina as the Chef.
Okay. Thank you. Omega?
I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Gray as the sweetheart, Nina as the general, Connor as the artist, and Blake as the Serenovus.
All right. Thank you. Lewis?
I'd like to do a juggle. I would like to juggle Gray as the sweetheart, Connor as the ogre, Matt R as the sweetheart, Matthew as the ogre, and Steve as the marionette.
All right. Thank you. Connor?
Yeah, I'd like to juggle Steve as all 4 minions, and Lewis as the Raven Keeper.
Okay. Heard. Steve?
Yes, I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Connor as the ogre, Omega as the mayor, Nina as the general, and let's go ahead and do Spleen as the general.
All right. Heard. And Spleen?
I would like to juggle Nina as the general, Omega as the mayor, Blake as the noble, Connor as the chef, and Ned as the fortune teller.
Okay. Heard. Guess we'll say nominations are open.
I'll nominate Nina.
Spleen nominates Nina. State your case.
Maybe, possibly, potentially in a double claim, not that that means much. However, the other half of the potential double claim is a neighbor who I'm not comfortable voting on in a marionette script.
All right, Nina.
Your neighbor's definitely evil if it's Steve, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Always.
All right. Nina, anything else?
No.
All right, majority 6.
I'm not afraid.
2 is not enough. Nina's safe for today.
I'm gonna nominate Steve.
Nina nominates Steve. State your case.
You want to try to double claim me?
Steve.
I wasn't double claiming you. I was giving information to seek out other roles. So now I know which one to mark you as. I just always register as evil because I am, as usual, the recluse.
All right. Majority of 6.
I mean, evil's gonna know. I mean, evil knows who I am anyway, so I won't die at night.
I do have a question, actually. Can the marionette be placed next to a recluse? Do you run it like that?
That is legal, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Spleen, you're the marionette.
If you are, it's on the other side because I am not.
Blake will nominate Gray.
Blake nominates Gray. State your case.
Well, he said I never trust him, but it's because he said he gave me an honest 2, and both of those roles are hard claimed elsewhere. There is, reason for madness on this script, but I don't know. I want to hear more from Gray. I think he could possibly be evil here.
Gray?
I gave you honest too. So if you heard that information somewhere else, I think that person is lying. I think it will be detrimental to kill me this early. We can revisit me on like day 2 or 3. I think not 2, 3 maybe. I don't think it's a great idea right now.
All right.
That almost sounds like an assassin or a summoner, neither of which are on this script.
Well, there are good characters who.
Majority of 6 here.
He's a spy who didn't quite get the grimoire down, so he needs another night to lock it in.
Forgot to take the picture of it.
Two is not enough. Gray is safe for today. Any more nominations?
Omega nominates Lewis.
Omega nominates Lewis. State your case.
I haven't been told yet.
Lewis?
Well, so this game has been wonderful for me so far because out of the information I've gathered, I have identified 2 sweethearts, 2 ogres, and potentially 2 recluses, and no townsfolk. Not counting myself, but that's hilarious. I'm going to go with whatever Omega wants because this is a marionette script, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm basically an ogre who picked Omega and Blake because I am a marionette candidate.
All right, majority of 6.
Omega noms and doesn't vote.
There is a ton of outside.
I may be Lewis's marionette.
Yeah.
One's not enough.
You want to vote on your date? I mean,
nobody's about to die.
Actually, wait. I'm playing on hard claim. I'm the demon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And Gray is your minion usually.
Last call.
Lewis nominates Ned.
Lewis nominates Ned. State your case.
I was just thinking, I don't know anything about Ned. He's just a shot in the dark. I was just thinking, do we actually want to try and get somebody executed, like cannibals, on this script? Is this something that we want to do today?
All right, Ned.
Shoot elsewhere. You don't want to You don't want to get rid of me right at all because I'm very, very strong for the talent. So don't do it. And I got
All right.
backup people who know who I am.
All right. Majority 6.
I'm really suspicious of Lewis.
It's because we haven't chatted yet.
No.
After
Bye.
the combo
Zero's
I
not
have
enough.
with Lewis, I'm a lot less suspicious because I hard claimed to him after he'd spoken to 2 other people, and I told him what they told him were lies.
Okay.
I'm counting from
see.
10.
If we believe Gray, Matar is at odds with Gray, but
5.
Gray nominates Matar.
Gray nominates Madar. State your case.
I've heard Matar is at odds with me.
Madar.
This would not be a good kill for cannibal purposes or for town in general. So this is not a good option.
All right. Majority still 6. Three is not enough. Madar is safe for today. Count from 5. 2. 1. Nobody is executed. Good night. All right.
Soft town.
Means asking if Lil Monsta doesn't get bluffs. Alright. We'll wait a few moments in case there were a preacher. We don't want to just tip off right away that there's a no preacher in play. But looking good so far. I have to figure out who I want to kill tonight, but that might partially be based on what Blake does. Alright. Have him make his choice.
Anybody feeling they got misinformation?
I'm debating going ahead and killing Gray. Choosing Splain to be mad as a sweetheart. So this character selected you, Sarah Novus, and then Sweetheart. Alright, we'll do our Lil Monsta pick. Poisoner is not on the script. Blake's pointing at Ned, Steve's pointing at Blake. Ooh. Okay, I think you're agreeing on Blake now. Alright, so Blake will keep holding the Lil Monsta token. Cool. Alright. Who do we kill? Should we go ahead and kill the Raven Keeper? Lewis, I don't think we want to kill any of the outsiders just yet, and Lewis is, I don't know, kind of on people's radar, so Raven Keeper, Empath. I did think about Empath. Now, an Empath right now is not, I mean, it's fine, but, yeah, I kind of think, well, let's go ahead and get the Raven Keeper, and then we'll see what happens. He'll be, I presume, pretty happy with that.
There's snowing cat hair in my room.
What was standing near the fan?
No, I'm just petting him and it's just going everywhere.
choosing Lynn. Alright, that's not too bad.
He has claimed my lap.
So he will learn Empath. I think that's probably pretty strong info for Callan.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's very good. So speaking Empath, Empath learns a 0. We get the Fortune Teller pick. And Juggler gets to learn a 3. Juggler got Nina himself and Blake correct. So it might not be looking too good for Evil in that sense. Blake has told Ned that he's the marionette. Spleen and Connor. I mean, I don't see any reason why we just don't show a yes here, so. And then general. So there's a couple of things here. They didn't execute yesterday. That doesn't help good. They're not going to kill evils by not executing. Cannibal's not going to get any info. However, Ravenkeeper got a pretty good pick. Juggler got pretty good info. So kind of goes either way. I'm still leaning towards neutral because I think maybe those kind of balance out. But yeah, I'm gonna go with neutral. I think that's a fair assessment for the time being. And yeah. We're good to go. Good morning, town. Gray died in the night. There are 11 players alive. Give you about 5 minutes.
Hey, I kind of was doing so. I just want to make sure I didn't get Cernobist again.
You didn't.
Okay. Also, I'm doing an amnesiac buff, so this is a double. Right.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Thanks.
Good luck. Yep.
Are you claiming
Hello.
ogre too?
Sorry?
Are you claiming ogre too?
No.
Are you the empath?
No.
Okay.
Are you and Steve in a double claim of recluse? Is that what's happening?
No,
or?
Steve is claiming general. I'm the general.
Oh, you're the general. Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Then I finally have a townsfolk claim from somebody.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm the Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wondered if Ned was... I'm also halfway just wondering if Ned's not just evil. I'm getting the feeling that it's a... the Lil Monsta game. I think too many double claims.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those. Ned's defense, like I didn't want to push on him because that was just a random nom, just to see if we wanted to do anything. But his defense was a bit too, like really don't kill me kind of, yeah. So that could just be Ned, but yeah,
I think
socially,
that's his defense on a regular basis. To be fair, but
yeah.
Anyway,
All right,
cool.
How's the game going anyway? Are we good, bad, or?
We are not anything in one way or the other at this point.
Okay, all right. That's good.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
But
all right, fair enough. Two particular people I want to talk to, but they're both in chats.
Did you get any numbers last night? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Are you and Steve in a double claim of recluse? Is that what's happening? Or?
No, Steve is claiming general. I'm the general.
Oh, you're the general. Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense. Okay, then I finally have a townsfolk claim from somebody.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm the Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both knights.
0 both knights. Interesting. Okay. Nobody actually told me. I was the Raven Keeper
So you're the spy then.
a
Oh, you're the
spy
Raven Keeper.
who died for.
Oh.
Okay. I was the Raven Keeper. I picked you. I saw Empath. So Matter is claiming Sweetheart. Is that right?
Yes.
I got that claim from a different player. Let me go and see if they want to clear it up.
Yeah. And your one for me would have been incorrect. If I'd known you were the juggler, I would have just given you straight hard claim. But yeah, I am the chef. I've been claiming ogre to people because it's,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't get to do anything, so
What
something
did you
entertaining is.
get?
I got a 1, which
Okay, marionette's fair.
it could be marionette, could be recluse.
Yeah.
Could be both. Maybe the marionette isn't here in recluse. Maybe Steve really is the recluse and Spleen is the marionette. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or it could be anything else. It could
Okay.
be. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I think that's what she. I think that's what she was, because she just said I'm one of the top 4. I said, well, that overlaps with the general. So.
All right. Good deal.
Well, that's what I put her down as. I believe that's what she is.
Okay. All righty then. Thanks.
Yep.
Eh,
See ya.
Perfect. I'm the ogre. I picked Matt R last night. I picked Matt Ogre night 1. He was
Okay.
solid. He's the actual.
So
he's
what
the
are you-
cannibal.
Yeah, I'm the actual
Oh,
cannibal.
okay.
Yeah.
So we didn't feed anything you? That's
No, and I didn't feel like I could be aggressive about killing anyone because it felt like that
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah,
risky
I didn't.
madness,
Yeah.
so.
All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to find out who it was, because I was the ogre. I picked Matt R night 1.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
So then we've got an outsider problem. Oh no, there's a sentinel. Never mind.
This is Sentinel, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll tell you.
I've spoken to another outsider, and I spoke to Matthew, and he told me that he was the ogre who picked Madar, and Madar told him that he's the sweetheart. Now, Madar's not the sweetheart because I'm the sweetheart. I haven't had a chance to find out what Matt really is.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm curious to see if Gray was actually the Raven Keeper and got some info, or if something else went on. But yeah, just
okay. Well, yeah, that
I'm
was
push on Matt at this stage, like for if he's claiming my role, just because I don't mind, the sweetheart being.
Oh. Okay. Nina as the general.
Okay.
Connor as the artist, which is wrong.
Okay.
And then Blake as the Serenovis. So
What?
if you're not the sweetheart,
Okay.
I'm putting a brain on Blake.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm not the sweetheart.
What were you?
I'm holding that for now. Okay, fine, whatever. I was the Raven Keeper.
Ooh. Who'd you...
Hello. What was your number?
3.
And you juggled myself correctly. Who else did you juggle?
I juggled myself as the juggler.
Uh-huh.
Gray as the sweetheart, you as the general, Connor as the artist, which is wrong, and we just confirmed it. And then I randomly threw Blake as the Serenovis because Spleen is Seromat, I think.
Okay. So. All right, cool.
I think Gray is just the sweetheart.
That does seem like the case, which just means Madar might be evil, or I don't know how else he would be double claiming. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Are you? So what have you gotten?
Neutral both days.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, shit. There we go.
That was entertaining. What would you like to share?
God, I've done so much hard claiming.
I have you down as preacher based on your argument from yesterday, but that's just what I read it as. I'm the general.
Argument from yesterday?
Yeah, your argument for not dying.
Oh, that argument. My brain is like Swiss cheese today, and I don't understand it.
That's all good.
Yeah, argument. No, I'm not preacher, but I'm just as important. I'm the fortune teller.
Okay.
I got a no on you and Blake, so that's why I barely trust you.
Yep.
I got a yes last night on Spleen and Connor.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I think it might be Lil Monsta game, and I think that Spleen is. I know that Spleen is double claiming, and I think they're double claiming because they don't have bluffs.
Interesting.
So.
Well, the demon would have bluffs, though.
Not.
Oh.
Not if it's a Lil Monsta game.
They don't get anything?
Nope.
Oh, that's interesting.
And if you're the fortune teller, they're gonna be you're gonna be jumping around, so it's not gonna really be all that helpful if we don't kill your yeses when they are yeses.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought about that. Yeah, Little Monster. That means my yes will be anywhere.
Between
could be
minions, if it's Lil Monsta.
I could get guesses for 7 people. I don't know. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Cool.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks.
This is interesting. Bye.
Let's see here.
Both nights.
There's no recluse because I'm the ogre, and I'll tell you there is a sweetheart. The sweetheart came in and wanted to just clear up the double claim between us.
Steve's claiming recluse, and there is a sentinel on this.
Spleen is claiming sweetheart.
Well, Spleen is a sweetheart, but Steve is claiming recluse. So
yeah, that's a.
That's not true.
I know.
All right, welcome back. Got another couple minutes.
Hey, Spleen, what are you?
Sweetheart.
Triple claim?
Yeah, I spoke to Matt. He was Sarah mad yesterday.
Okay, helpful.
I've heard information saying that Blake might be the Serenovus.
That would not be correct information.
I think that same information potentially might clear you, Gray. So I'm interested that you're saying that.
It does not.
It does
not.
Okay.
I'll just say it. I'm the juggler. I got a free, and I have too many people now not claiming their roles.
In all fairness, I was honest. The roll.
So Connor was honest with a 2. I just picked the wrong one. Gray, I juggled incorrectly. And Blake, I just threw a stab in the dark as a Serenovus. So Blake could be the Serenovus.
It's also not impossible that you're near an Odashi.
Yes, that's possible. But I'm just saying I got a free, and I have too many people saying I'm wrong with a free. So
I want to stress I'm not the fortune teller, but I have heard of a fortune teller no on Blake and Nina. That's
I'm still putting Blake as possible Serenova. So,
but here's the thing: I do want to kind of make a thing that I'm thinking it might be a Lil Monsta game with so many people double claiming. I'm thinking there were no bluffs, and that same fortune teller, yes, last night on 2 people, Spleen and Connor.
I will say that Blake's role that he claimed to me would make pretty good cannibal food as well and shouldn't mind dying, so that is a world that we can clear.
Have we heard of a cannibal after?
Yes.
Always mind dying when I'm good, and you flip-flopped on your role, and also, well, Spleen hard claimed juggler to me day 1, which Omega's now claiming, which I understand if there's something happening to Spleen, but that doesn't explain why Omega is hard claiming juggler.
Well,
I mean, I'm not the juggler. I lied to everyone on day 1.
I am the juggler who got my info, so I'm fine with claiming it.
Nominations are open.
I think I want to see either Lewis or Blake.
I'll nominate Blake.
Okay. Spleen nominates Blake. State your case.
Omega's information points to Blake potentially being a Sarah Novus. There's someone who's claiming to have been Sarah Mad yesterday. Also, there is a cannibal that I've heard of, so Blake's role, if Blake is good, could be decent cannibal food anyway.
All right, Blake.
Yeah, but the cannibal could be lying and just evil. I am good, and I would rather kill an evil player today. I have shared my role with a few people and my information as well, but I'm good here.
We should get
All right.
6.
Majority is 6.
You should not.
I think we should.
All right, 6 is enough. Blake is about to die.
Omega nominates Spleen.
Omega nominates Spleen. State your case.
Other option, and yeah, was double claiming me from the start. I agree with Nina. It feels more Lil Monsta than anything. Just another option if we don't want to kill Blake and just think Blake is a minion, not holding a baby.
I mean, good players have reason to lie about their roles. I didn't want to get targeted immediately, so I figured I'd claim a role that was, middle of the road. Juggler gets their information and then is kind of done from there, so that seemed like a good bet to me. But now that there's been a bunch of claims of Sweetheart, which have now been resolved, I am just the Sweetheart. This would be a bad kill.
All right. 6 to tie, 7 execute.
I don't think we should put this on the block.
Oh, Lord.
Five is not enough. It's playing safe for today. Any more nominations? Go on and count from 10. Blake has been executed and dies. Good night, everybody. Alright. So that means Steve holds Lil Monsta tonight, and then there's no... the minions won't pick anybody. Let's show him the Lil Monsta token. Yeah, it's not looking too great for the evil team. Alright, so Matt R is poisoned from his own ability. So we'll try to remember to give him fake noble info. Probably artist or general has to die tonight. I think I want to leave Spleen alive. I do think killing the general's not too bad of an idea. Yeah, well, with that in mind, since we're not doing a vote, we do have to decide. Yeah, because I mean, if I wake the general tonight, I am going to say good is winning. Like, I can't really justify, I think, saying anything else. So, it'll be disappointing for Nina, but I think we kind of have to do it. With that said, Len will continue learning 8-0. Neck can make a choice. We do need fake noble info for Matt R. There's a lot of ways we could do that. I mean, I don't necessarily want to just kill Matt R just because Spleen's executed. I mean, you want to try to make the game balanced. You don't want to just kill off people who you still want good to have a chance to get good info to some extent anyway. All right, make a choice. I mean, it just depends. We'll see. Noble info. What kind of noble info should we give? I mean, definitely not Matthew, because Matthew's claiming ogre. I'm thinking about doing, like, Spleen, Steve, Ned. Especially if they think Blake's evil and they think this is bunk information. Right? I don't know if anybody else... sometimes I overthink it. And Ned's picking Connor and Lewis. I mean, I feel like we should give a yes again. Alright, so Wake, let's say Spleen. Should we do like Spleen, Ned, Connor? Or should we put in two evils? Or, I mean, Spleen, Ned, Connor would be true info, but like I said, kind of part of the thing is like if he thinks he's getting bad info. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna just put in all three here. All right. So general's dead, so no more general. So yeah. Yeah, that's a hope. I have done that before and gotten it wrong, but I've also done it before and gotten it right. So it's just kind of part of storytelling, I guess. Also, Steve's claiming recluse, so they might think Steve's just registering as evil if he is recluse. So that's also a possibility there. All right. Good morning, town. Nina died in the night. There are 9 players alive. I'll give you about another 4 or 5 minutes.
Just to clarify, I did not get a. I'm not Sarah Novus mad today, right?
Correct. Yeah, you were not woken last night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hello.
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 What are you?
Artist.
Ooh, have you used it yet?
No, I haven't. That's why I was claiming juggler. But there is a juggler, so can't do that anymore.
Okay, cool. I was just curious. I will.
Yeah, I wanted to hold it as long as I can. I don't think I can probably wait another night. I'm just either today or tomorrow.
We should probably kill into Connor if we believe the fortune teller.
Possibly. I make a decent red herring as well, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Okay.
Interesting.
But I still don't trust that. I think Spleen is evil.
Oh, I
Hello.
don't hate that either. Yeah. What are you claiming?
Oh, I'm the chef with a 1. I think that one of Steve's neighbors is evil or a marionette, which is evil, but you know what I mean.
Steve is saying recluse then.
Yeah.
I actually think Steve is just evil in my opinion, but
Could be.
I don't hate
but I mean,
Ned. Ned is claiming something that like wants you dead right now.
Yeah. But you can kill me, nothing will happen. I'm just a chef.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Haven't been mad or anything. That's actually my role. So it's wild to me that it seems to be what the Serenovus has been choosing, and also just people are just claiming it as well.
I do think Blake is evil because Blake kind of just rolled over. He never does that. He would like fight back so much. I do believe that. Let's see if Spleen claims to have been Saramad yesterday, which would maybe help.
General.
Yeah.
I don't know why Connor is double claiming me. I honestly don't know why he's double claiming me.
Oh, he's claiming ogre?
Yeah, he's claiming ogre and he's cleared by Lynn.
That's weird.
I think there should be some. I'll have.
Hello?
Only because I don't know how this works. Obviously, with Blake holding Monsta and me being the Scarlet Woman, it passed to me, but we didn't choose. Would tonight Blake and I be able to? Are we going to point to somebody again? Okay.
Yeah. It'll go back to normal tomorrow night.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
Yep.
What was it? You did Spleen and Connor, and then Connor and Lewis. Is that it?
Right.
So Spleen is just an unfortunate. I think an unfortunate person in the red hair. I think Connor's probably red herring.
Mm-hmm.
In both cases, and I think
Okay.
Lewis would.
So I got the red herring and the demon.
Lewis could be good.
I think Ned might be the marionette, actually.
Hey,
Hey. What are you?
I'm the cannibal.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I got noble info last night, which Matthew and I think might not be legit.
Yeah. Well, and that's what he was claiming from day one. So, and I will say, for Blake's defense, he did say that immediately day one.
Okay.
Claimed.
Yeah, so I got Spleen, Steve, and Ned as my noble info.
Spleen, Steve, and Ned.
The problem is, even if Blake is the noble, I could just get Steve as the evil one.
I don't hate Ned being evil, but
no.
Especially his role is if he is what he says he is, it's not all that helpful if it is a Lil Monsta game.
Yeah, I mean, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I was assuming he might have been a preacher.
That's what I thought, but
if he's a fortune teller, then I guess Little Monster game isn't that helpful either, as you pointed. But so what was your general info? Did you get
neutral both days? I think I died because I was going to get something different, whether that's evil or good. It doesn't really help us because we don't have anything on Blake at this point.
It's true. Okay, cool.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
You're more talkative. I don't know.
I actually have info for once, and I'm not the demon.
That's amazing news. I love
clarifying something, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this. You typically feel like a game starts off with good winning, correct?
My opinion usually is the game starts off with neutral, with neither team winning, unless something's kind of like happened that I think shifts it. But that is my general view.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
No pun intended.
Bye.
Yep. I'll give another minute, 30 seconds, something like that.
I hope we get some good info from it. See you later.
So yeah. Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask my question.
All right.
I will ask if is there a juggler, a fortune teller, and a cannibal in play?
Is there a juggler, a fortune teller, and cannibal all in play? You learn no.
All right, lovely. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Nina.
What were your pings?
Well, I'm waiting for a cannibal to come, but
I heard
Connor
of a cannibal who got 3 different names.
Oh well, they haven't come to me. Connor, Omega, Matthew.
Okay, Connor, Omega, Matthew. Interesting. Yeah, they got 3 completely different names. I think maybe Matthew was one. The 2 that stood out to me were the 2 that I thought were evil, and Steve and Ned. So
Let's kill into that and see what happens. But Connor, Omega, Matthew were my 3.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Ray, what were you?
Raven Keeper.
That sucks.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. He
That's
died at night.
great.
Oh, you did die at night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
This Welcome back to town. Got a couple minutes till nominations open. Spleen, go ahead.
If I'm anybody's marionette, now's the time to tell me.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
I am a chef with a 1. You might be Steve's marionette.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the marionette, it's because you're next to the recluse.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe Grey Star passed on night 2 and it went for some reason to the other minion. No, that's actually impossible, never mind.
But Spleen, are you still claiming Sweetheart or?
No, I was Sarah Mad yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Any information?
Interestingly, I have heard a Sweetheart claim today, and I have tentatively put the Mad token down on them, but apparently they were claiming it before today, so...
While I'm not mad, if it's still alive, I would like to share my general information was neutral the first 2 days.
That to me feels like a Lil Monsta info then.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I've heard cannibal info from Cannibal Noble that it's Spleen, Steve, and Ned, which is completely unhelpful.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it could be helpful if the demon's in there. I say as one of the noble things.
I mean, it's not completely unhelpful. Steve is either the recluse or evil. So he's either he's that ping singularly or he's registering as good and you're getting most likely a marionette in there.
So if you feel your information's odd, speak up.
I mean, as the only
I mean, it's
nominations are up.
helpful. It's helpful in that Ned and I can't both be evil.
Nominations are open.
I think we're neither.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of mentioned this to Lynn. My info's either Blake is the Serenovus or I am being poisoned in some capacity.
Yeah.
Right.
So, because I only have 2 of my free accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm happy to kill Lewis. I haven't been told I'm the marionette, but...
Lewis nominates Lewis.
Beautiful.
Lewis nominates Lewis. State your case.
Look, I'm not the demon. I'm the actual real Sweetheart. If you would like to drunk a player for the rest of the game to clear a world, that is fine with me. I'm not going to vote on myself, but yeah, I generally I'd rather kill a Sweetheart slightly later in the game, maybe another day or 2 later, but just to cut down on the damage it can do. But yeah, whatever.
All right. Majority is 5. Here we go.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe.
5 is enough. Lewis is about to die.
That cannibal
Oh,
is actually really hidden because we don't want a double Sweetheart situation.
I'll nominate Connor.
Spleen nominates Connor. State your case.
I'd rather go after a fortune teller, yes, than a Sweetheart claim. I don't think either of the roles that the 2 of us are claiming are particularly good red herrings, though not that that really means anything. This could be a good show.
Yeah, I don't believe I'm the red herring. I believe that the person who is claiming to be the fortune teller is the marionette getting really bad info. But you can kill me. It's another dead good player, but the game won't end.
All right. 5 to tie.
Oh, I'm cleared by empath info, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
5 to tie. 6 execute.
Don't understand.
Three is not enough. Connor is safer today.
Connor will nominate Spleen.
Connor nominates Spleen. State your case.
Spleen claimed to be the juggler. Great way to get hard claims on day 1, isn't it, if you're evil? Isn't the juggler. Spleen claimed to be mad as the sweetheart, but we don't actually know they were mad as the sweetheart, not just faking that as an evil player. I'm inclined to think Spleen might be evil. If not, Ned is the marionette, and I hope that's not true.
All right, Spleen.
I'm not for this. I'm not against this. If you really want to kill me, sure. I did want to get hard claims on day one. That is the reason primarily behind my juggler claim. I was indeed Sarah Mad on day 2. If you want to build worlds where I'm evil, I could still be evil and Sarah Mad. But yeah.
All right. 5 to tie, 6 execute.
I'll break a tie if it comes to it, but
3 is not enough. Any more nominations? Count from 10. 5.
someone nominate Omega.
Lewis has been executed and it dies. Good night, everybody.
Yay.
I mean, you could be if it's a Lil Monsta game.
Alright.
True.
So, we'll still wait in case there's a creature, but
What I love is my nominating myself in that situation doesn't clear me at all. So because I've done that exact play as the demon before with this group.
Alright. Go ahead and do this. And then, oh, we need somebody to be Sweetheart Drunk. I think our obvious choices are Lynn or Madar. Steve's choosing himself. Blake's choosing Steve. So let's go ahead and.
I think somebody said, Nina, did you say something?
Yeah, I could see my thing was working. My audio.
All right, I'll keep on. Apparently, they were pointing both at Steve
audio
and
was
Ned,
disconnecting.
so we'll just keep it on Steve, I guess, just so he knows. All right, who do we drunk? Madar or Lynn? Oh, well, yeah. And then we need to kill somebody too.
You refresh,
I think both are
fix your audio
good. Good choices. I mean, Madar has the Sweetheart ability right now. I might drunk Lynn just so that when, you know, if one of her neighbors dies, then we can kind of mess with that. But let me fix this. I don't know. There's options here.
I wish I could set this default to do what I want it to do and not automatically default to something else.
Right.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Every time you refresh, you got to change a setting.
Well, it keeps changing halfway through, and then it will.
You know, let's.
When I refresh, it'll work again, but I have to change it back.
Let's drunk Madar, and I think we'll keep Lynn alive, and then they can kind of question things.
I don't know if there's settings in the browser I can use. Maybe.
Oh, I don't want to tell him to make a choice. I want to say 0 still. And Ned gets to make a choice.
Nope.
Right, Ned's picking Omega and Ned. Yeah, let's give it a no. I don't think it really helps us to say a yes on this particular scenario. I don't think we're specifically targeting Omega as a demon candidate or evil candidate. Well, I guess a demon candidate. We'll say no. Also, it makes it look like he's not getting like bunk information for no reason. Then, yeah, we're good to go. Oh, you know what? We didn't decide who died. We should probably do that. I forgot all about that. Gosh. Usually I have Gray in chat to help remind me, and he's not here. Should we kill Matthew or should we kill Omega? I think leaving Matthew alive as a demon candidate is an interesting possibility. Let's kill Omega. I think it's a fine kill Omega here. Good morning, town. Omega died in the night. There are 7 players alive, and I'll give you about 4 minutes.
It's a weird kill.
It is.
Extremely.
I'm supposed to be the frame.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
actually the sweetheart.
outsiders being quiet. I mean, if you're telling the truth, if Steve's telling the truth, that's the 2. But otherwise,
Well, I've got Steve and Matthew as, unless like one of them's changed their claim. But Steve is consistent about being recluse, and Matthew's like was seemed insistent about him being the ogre when I chatted with him day 1.
Oh, Matthew's claim. So that's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but there is a sentinel. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I get like a chef, or I guess if I get an empath, it's not as big to do because of the positioning is. But
okay,
can I bring Lynn in here actually?
Sure.
Oh. You tried, I guess.
Let me.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
I mean, he said he spoke with you, so I just thought.
Oh, he did. But the thing is, you were claiming recluse, and I was like, yeah, it would figure that would be a marionette next to recluse. Therefore, I couldn't reveal myself because that would clue in the recluse, who's good. So that's why
Obviously, you'll want to start getting some yeses.
Well, I did get yeses on Splade Connor, and then Connor and Lewis. But
right.
Connor, like I said, Connor was cleared by the impasse, so I'm like, well, there goes that one.
Yeah.
So
you could claim you got a yes on Matthew. You know, you could say you got a yes on Matthew Spleen.
And Matthew,
because you had a yes on Spleen Connor.
That's true. I could do that. I'll do that.
Kind of slightly shift it that way.
Yeah.
So.
Yesterday, I asked,
Okay.
Is there a juggler, a fortune teller, and a cannibal in play? And I got a no.
Ah, okay. So then, yeah, we should kill Ned.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Alright.
will support that. Sounds good. Thanks.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You guys should keep the Mega alive. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey.
Matt Art pinged me, and then I was like, I thought I clicked him, and then I went into a room with nothing.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm the empath. I was seen by Gray. So
okay.
Gray came to me the day he was killed, saying he checked me.
Well, that's
very
really helpful.
And he got me as empath. I've been getting zeros every single night. Matt and
did he say that first, or did you say it and then he confirmed it?
His words were, "What numbers did you get the past couple nights?"
Okay.
I can't. And I said, "How do you know that?"
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I know. And he's like, I was Raven Keeper. I'm like, okay, so you're not the spy that just conveniently died at night? No.
Yeah, that's a little early on that, but
yeah.
I've heard of 3 different people, if we believe that Lewis is sweetheart, which I'm not really sure I believe. But there's 3 people claiming outsiders. And
Matthew's claiming.
Yeah,
and Steve.
And Lewis.
Yep.
Matthew was in the first noble ping. Steve was in the second noble ping. If we believe the noble.
Who is
Blake. Which I have to say, Blake came to me, or I talked to Blake immediately day 1. I didn't ask him for his names, so that could have been made up later on, but he did say he was the noble.
Right, he hard claimed that to you right away, noble?
Yeah.
Oh.
The other thing is, Omega might be evil because he was he got juggles from people and then claimed a number, and then that number turned out to not be correct. And so I'm not sure if he backed out of it because of it or what.
Now, Ned claimed fortune teller to me like right away, and he kind of made a Freudian slip, and I thought maybe he just might be evil fortune teller again because he's like, "Oh, I got a zero," like not zero. I mean,
no, yeah,
no on, and it was on you and Blake the first
right.
night.
Then he checked Spleen and Connor night 2. I haven't heard who he's checked the last 2 nights.
And then
also don't know how helpful a fortune teller is in a potential
Odashi.
Well, not even that. I think it's a Lil Monsta game, but
Maybe. He did check Connor and Lewis the very next night and also got a yes.
Okay. We should
But I don't know what last night's was. I mean, it could be a world. Okay, Kira.
Well, there could have been a Scarlet Woman when Lewis died.
How about this? Do you like this setup? If Ned's the demon, Connor's spy, claiming chef, and I'm poisoned, get through Nodashi.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. That's why I'm surprised I'm still alive. Sitting between sandwich 2 players and I'm still alive.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit weird, but
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind ruling out a Ned world possibly. And then one of the outsiders.
Yeah.
Between Matthew and Steve.
Okay.
But,
well, cool.
All right, I'll chat with Matt R now. He wants to talk.
Bye.
You haven't heard of anyone who said they were Ceramad yesterday, right?
No, but I only talked to like 2 people.
Yeah, I was just sort of like realizing that unless someone comes out like later and says they were yesterday, like it seems like Blake might have actually been the Cerenovus because it stopped when he died.
Yeah. So if he was, then the cannibal got wrong information. So.
Yep. Yeah, and just I guess.
Okay.
If Lewis is telling the truth.
Yeah.
I could also just be sweetheart drunk at this point, which makes sense in some ways.
Wait. I'm sorry. You said if Lewis was telling the truth, you're now the Cerenovus? Is that what you said?
Sorry, I'm now the sweetheart. Sorry.
Okay. I thought you said Cerenovus. And
I might have.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Sorry.
I was going to say, Matt, that's one heck of a slip.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
What do you mean?
What happened?
No, I was getting 2 rolls mixed up. One good and one bad.
Well, welcome back. Nominations open in about a minute. Spleen, go ahead.
I will go ahead and share my information. I am the artist. I used my question yesterday, and I asked, is there a juggler, a fortune teller, and a cannibal in the game? And I got a no. So, I thought people would be interested to hear that.
You said fortune teller, cannibal, and what was the other one?
Juggler, fortune teller, and cannibal.
Okay.
Lewis?
I wanted to ask, is there anyone who has claimed to have been Ceramad yesterday?
Not that I have heard of.
Yeah. Okay.
Ned?
I am fortune teller, and I'm going to give my information. So night 1, I chose Blake and Nina. I got a no, which makes sense, even if Blake were the Cerenovus. Night 2, got Spleen and Connor. Got a yes, which is the reason I voted on Spleen when she got nominated. Night 3, chose Connor and Lewis because I wanted to cross-reference Connor. I got a yes again, but since Connor's been cleared by an empath, it can only mean red herring, which even though they said it's not a good red herring choice, I'm not sure. However, I was going to check myself and against Spleen or Connor last night. However, Omega died, and I was thinking, well, you know what? Let me check a couple of other people. Let me cross-reference Spleen. So I cross-referenced Spleen with Matthew. I got a yes again. But as I was talking with Nina, she said, if this is a Lil Monsta game, the yeses are going to pop up all over the place. It doesn't really, it's hard to pin it down.
Nominations are open.
How did you know that Omega died in the night when you were picking your info?
No, the next day.
just died today.
Yeah.
So here's what I think is happening, guys. I think Steve is evil and Ned is evil with him, perhaps as a marionette.
That's fine. I mean, I
It's
got
your fault. It's okay, but yeah.
yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
If he's the marionette, he's next to the recluse.
Steve, I don't believe you're the recluse at this point.
Yeah.
I think we should get rid of Steve.
That is evil.
That's fine. Go ahead. I'm just saying what I got and who I got it on, and the yeses are popping up in different places. I believe Connor is not the demon because of Lynn. So,
Lewis,
yeah.
are you still claiming sweetheart?
Sure am.
And I could be. That could
Somebody
be,
is drunk now.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's the thing: if Lynn is sober, then me, Matt R, and Lynn cannot be evil.
Right.
Another living player is good with us, which means that the evils, either we've got 3 evils between Spleen, Steve, and Ned, or there's an evil dead. In a Little Monster game, I'd be inclined to believe an evil might be dead by now. My guess is there are 2 evils amongst you, again because I'm a chef with a 1. I am fine to die, but I would like to kill into the 3 people up there who I believe are there are 2 evils amongst.
Nominations are open.
I will say that
Ned.
So Ned nominates Ned.
Mm-hmm.
All right, state your case.
There's enough suspicion on me. Go ahead because it'll clear some morals. Probably, it's okay. I've given some information I have. It may be worth something. It may be worth less. But go ahead.
All right.
I have a.
Yeah. I'm going to run the vote. Majority is 4.
Yeah.
I have an issue with the fact that there are 3 outsiders.
I want to kill Steve.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't think
forgot about
Steve's
that.
the recluse.
I did forget about that.
4 is enough. Ned is about to die.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I will nominate Steve.
Connor nominates Steve. State your case.
I do not believe Steve is the recluse, and I don't think I'm alone in saying that.
We need 5 on this.
Nobody believes me. Always. It's okay.
All right. Anything else, Steve?
Nina, you might have to use your dead vote.
You don't have to use your dead vote, but I just let it be known that I don't think this is a good execution.
I think it's a great execution.
4 to tie, 5 to execute.
You think I can take it down or?
No, keep it up. Case.
You do not need to use your dead vote. I will vote for you. Okay.
5 is enough. Steve is about to die. Ned is safe for today. Any more nominations?
Well, like I said, I'm just the recluse. I'm going to kind of go. If we think Ned's information has been manipulated somehow, that tells me we potentially moving towards Spleen or Matthew.
I don't like that lift.
I mean, I'm not trying to lift it. I'm just saying.
No, I don't like the lift onto you from Ned.
Okay.
All right.
Ned voted himself, though, to put it up to 4 to make that maybe adding, a dead vote.
Yeah, but it was a lot harder to get Ned on the block than it was Steve.
We'll nominate
Pretty
Matthew.
easy, it seems.
Steve nominates Matthew. State your case.
Trying to give us a little more time to talk for a second there. Like I said, I'm just the recluse. Given the numbers here, I just want to give it a little bit of time here. Like I said, Spleen Matthew is the direction. If the information that I'm hearing and seeing, if Ned's information is sweetheart drunk at this point, just thoughts. That's my thoughts. Is I'm nominating Matthew because it's not me.
All right, Matthew.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do know actually who I picked. I should just add it. I picked the person who was Sarah Mad day 1. So I think that kind of gives me a kind of ability that I'm good right now.
All right.
And I
5 to
didn't have
tie.
information until today, so.
5 to tie and 6 execute. One is not enough. Matthew's safe for today. All Alright, when I count from 5. Steve has been executed and dies. The game is over. And congratulations goes to the good team.
Yay! I hope.
Yeah, they end up unfortunately being pretty kind of rough for Evil. That is why we killed Nina the General, as she kind of predicted, because she definitely was going to go from neutral to good was winning that day. You did execute Blake, your Sarah Novus. He was at the time holding the Lil Monsta token. And then Steve was your Scarlet Woman, so the token went to him. And then he kept it again last night. Ned was your Marionette, who drew the Fortune Teller token. We had a choice between that. We had a few choices in the Lil Monsta game. It could be him. It could have been Spleen, who's your artist, who asked a good question. If Fortune Teller, Juggler, and Cannibal were on play. And since Ned wasn't actually the Fortune Teller, wanted to know. Madar could have been a choice too. He was a Cannibal. We did give him fake noble info when Blake was executed. With so many people thinking Blake was evil, I thought it might be interesting to try to put 2 evil players in there, or at the very least somebody that's claiming Recluse. It worked okay, I guess, but didn't really matter then. And then, of course, Lewis was your sweetheart. Didn't really want to make an outsider the Marionette, especially in a game with relatively limited drunkenness and poisoning. We did make Madar sweetheart drunk last night. It was probably between him or Lynn, who was your empath with zeros. It's always interesting when you don't exactly know where the drunkenness is as a good team. So, if Lynn starts getting ones later, maybe she's drunk, maybe she's not. Maybe if Madar gets an artist question later, we can get bad info. There's choices. Connor was your chef with a 1. Omega was your juggler, who did get a 3. Just randomly getting Blake as a Sarah Novus. So that was pretty strong. Probably, honestly, the first major real tipping point for the good team. Matthew was your ogre, who did pick Madar. Madar being Sarah Mad day 1 seemingly made Matthew pretty trusted. Then Gray was your Raven Keeper, who we decided to kill right away because it's kind of the weakest point to use the Raven Keeper ability. But picking the empath, of course, was also pretty strong. So just kind of multiple things, just kind of
Spleen's artist
together.
question that did it for me. It made me think. Oh yeah, as I suspected, the Marionette's been getting weird FT info. They're not an FT. It's a good question.